Here is a breakdown of what the U.S. Constitution outlines and says across its different sections. The preamble. The introduction to the Constitution famously begins with, "We the people," and sets the overarching purpose and philosophy of the document. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. The 7 articles, the original articles, establish the structure of the federal government, separating its powers into 3 co-equal branches and defining the relationship between the states and the national government. Article I establishes a bicameral Congress consisting of the Senate and the House of Representatives. It details how members are elected, their qualifications, and explicitly defines their powers, such as the power to tax, borrow money, coin currency, and declare war. Article 2 establishes the office of the President and Vice President. It outlines the Electoral College system, presidential qualifications, the oath of office, and the President's duties as Commander-in-Chief, as well as the power to make treaties and appoint federal officials. Article 3 establishes the Supreme Court of the United States and permits Congress to create lower federal courts. It defines the jurisdiction of federal courts and guarantees a trial by jury for all criminal cases except impeachment. Defines the relationship between the federal government and the states with each other. It includes the full faith and credit clause and guarantees that every state will have a Republican form of government. Outlines the 2-step procedure required to alter or amend the Constitution, requiring proposal and ratification. Contains the Supremacy Clause, which establishes that the Constitution, federal laws, and treaties constitute the supreme law of the land, taking precedence over conflicting state laws. Declares that the Constitution would go into effect once ratified by 9 out of the original 13 states. The amendments. The Constitution has been amended 27 times to adapt to changing eras, protect individual liberties, and expand civil rights. The Bill of Rights, ratified in 1791. These first 10 amendments were added to explicitly protect individual freedoms from government overreach. The First Amendment guarantees freedom of religion, speech, the press, assembly, and the right to petition the government. Protects the right of the people to keep and bear arms. Third Amendment prohibits the involuntary quartering of soldiers in private homes during peacetime. Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches and seizures, requiring probable cause for warrants. Guarantees due process, protects against double jeopardy and self-incrimination, and establishes rules for eminent domain. Sixth Amendment guarantees the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury, the right to confront witnesses, and the right to legal counsel. Provides for the right to a jury trial in civil cases involving a certain monetary value. Prohibits excessive bail, excessive fines, and cruel and unusual punishment. Ninth Amendment states that the listing of specific rights in the Constitution does not mean other rights retained by the people are denied. Reserves powers not explicitly granted to the federal government, to the states, or to the people. Notable later amendments abolished slavery and involuntary servitude except as punishment for a crime. Granted citizenship to all persons born or naturalized in the U.S. and guaranteed equal protection under the law and prohibited denying the right to vote based on race, color, or previous condition of servitude. 19th Amendment, the right to vote. 22nd, limited president to serving a maximum of 2 terms. 26th Amendment, lowered the legal voting age from 21 to 18. The most recent amendment, which prevents any law change in congressional salaries from taking effect.